Did you ever think the person you vowed to spend forever with would break your heart in the most unimaginable way possible? Prepare yourselves, because this is my story, and it's a story of love, betrayal, and the ultimate heartbreak. Hey everyone, it's Cece, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm sharing something incredibly personal, something that's been tearing me apart inside. I never thought I'd be telling this story, but I feel like I need to get it out there to share my experience, and maybe, just maybe, help someone else who might be going through something similar. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that the life you built, the love you cherished, is all crumbling around you. Picture the man you adored, the man you trusted implicitly, turning to the very person you considered your closest confidant. It's a pain that cuts deeper than anything I could have ever imagined, a wound that seems impossible to heal. Our story began like any other love story in the bustling city, filled with hope, dreams, and the promise of a beautiful future together. Little did I know, the city lights would soon dim, casting a long, dark shadow over my life. I am still trying to comprehend how this could happen, why this happened, and what I could have possibly done to prevent this from unfolding. The early days were blissful, straight out of a romantic movie. We met at a coffee shop in the heart of the city, our eyes locking across the crowded room. His name was Alex, and he was everything I had ever dreamed of in a partner. Kind, compassionate, intelligent, and incredibly charming. He swept me off my feet, and before I knew it, we were inseparable. We explored the city together, hand in hand, discovering hidden gems, and creating memories that I thought would last a lifetime. He always knew how to make me laugh, how to comfort me when I was down, and how to make me feel like the most special woman in the world. Our love blossomed quickly, and soon we were talking about our future together. Marriage, kids, and a cozy little house in the suburbs. It all seemed so perfect, so idyllic, like something out of a fairy tale. He proposed on a rooftop overlooking the city skyline, the twinkling lights mirroring the sparkle in his eyes. Of course, I said yes. I couldn't imagine spending my life with anyone else. We were the perfect couple, the envy of all our friends and family. Little did I know, the fairy tale was about to turn into a nightmare. The city, once a symbol of our love and dreams, would soon become a reminder of my pain and betrayal. My sister, Sarah, has always been my best friend, my confidant, the person I could always rely on. We shared everything: secrets, dreams, and even clothes. We grew up together in the city, navigating the ups and downs of life, always supporting each other. I always admired her strength, her independence, and her unwavering spirit. She was the first person I told about Alex, and she was so happy for me. She even helped me plan the wedding, ensuring every detail was perfect. She was my maid of honor, standing by my side as I walked down the aisle, tears of joy streaming down her face. I truly believed that she was as happy for me as I was. After the wedding, Sarah became a regular fixture in our lives. She would come over for dinner, movie nights, and weekend brunches. Alex and Sarah seemed to get along really well, laughing and joking together. I never thought anything of it. They were just friends, right? I trusted them both implicitly. I never suspected that anything was going on behind my back. I was blinded by my love for Alex and my loyalty to Sarah. I failed to see the signs, the subtle glances, the private conversations, the growing intimacy between them. Looking back now, it all seems so obvious, but at the time, I was completely oblivious. The first crack in our perfect facade appeared subtly, almost unnoticed. It started with late nights at work for Alex, or so he said. He would come home tired and distant, barely speaking to me. He stopped taking me out on dates, stopped surprising me with flowers, and stopped telling me he loved me as often. I tried to talk to him about it, but he would brush it off, saying he was just stressed with work. I wanted to believe him, but something felt off. My gut was telling me something was wrong. Then came the whispers, the subtle hints from friends and acquaintances. They would ask me if everything was okay, if I was happy. Some even hinted that they had seen Alex with another woman. I dismissed them as rumors, as jealousy, as anything other than the truth. I didn't want to believe that Alex could be I clung to the hope that our love was strong enough to withstand any challenge. I tried to be the perfect wife, cooking his favorite meals, dressing up for him, and showering him with affection. But nothing seemed to work. He was drifting further and further away from me. The city, once vibrant and full of life, now felt cold and lonely. The breaking point came unexpectedly, like a bolt of lightning out of the blue. I was going through Alex's phone, searching for some shred of evidence to ease my growing suspicion. What I found was worse than I could have ever imagined. A series of texts, romantic photos, and explicit messages that confirmed my worst fears. Alex and Sarah were having an affair. My heart shattered into a million pieces. The world around me seemed to spin out of control. I felt like I couldn't breathe, like I was drowning in a sea of betrayal. I confronted Alex immediately, showing him the evidence. He didn't deny it. He confessed everything, his voice barely a whisper. He said he was sorry, that it just happened, that he didn't mean to hurt me. But his words were meaningless, empty. The damage was already done. He had broken my heart in the most unimaginable way possible. He had betrayed my trust, shattered my dreams, and destroyed our future. The city, once a symbol of our love, now felt like a prison. The confrontation with Sarah was even more devastating. I couldn't believe that my own sister, the person I trusted most in the world, could do something so cruel and heartless. She tried to deny it at first, but I showed her the evidence, the same texts and photos I had found on Alex's phone. She broke down in tears, begging for my forgiveness. She said she never meant for it to happen, that she fell in love with Alex, and that she couldn't help herself. But her apologies rang hollow. She had betrayed me, not only as a sister but as a woman. She had stolen my husband, my happiness, and my future. I couldn't bear to look at her. I told her to leave, to get out of my life, and never come back. The city, once a symbol of our sisterly bond, now felt like a battlefield. The pain of her betrayal was almost unbearable, a constant ache in my heart. It was like losing two of the most important people in my life at the same time. The divorce was messy and painful. Alex and Sarah moved in together shortly after the revelation, adding salt to my already open wound. The city seemed to mock me with its glittering lights and happy couples. Every street corner, every coffee shop, every restaurant held a memory of our life together, a constant reminder of what I had lost. I spiraled into a deep depression, unable to eat, sleep, or even get out of bed. I lost my job, my friends, and my sense of self-worth. I felt like my life was over. I spent months in a dark place, questioning everything I had ever believed in. I wondered if I was to blame, if I had done something to drive Alex into Sarah's arms. I replayed every moment of our relationship in my head, searching for clues, for answers, for some explanation for what had happened, but there was no easy answer. No simple explanation. It was just a cruel and heartbreaking betrayal. The city, once a place of dreams and possibilities, now felt like a haunted house. Slowly, painstakingly, I began to pick up the pieces of my shattered life. I started therapy, talking through my pain and anger. I reconnected with old friends, finding support and comfort in their companionship. I started exercising, taking care of my body and mind. I rediscovered my passions, painting, writing, and traveling. I realized that I was still alive, that I still had so much to offer the world. It wasn't easy. There were days when I wanted to give up, when the pain was too much to bear, but I kept pushing forward, one step at a time. I learned to forgive myself, to forgive Alex, and to forgive Sarah. Forgiveness wasn't for them. It was for me. It was a way to release the anger and resentment that was poisoning my soul. The city, once a symbol of my pain, slowly began to feel like a place of opportunity and new beginnings. I started dating again, cautiously at first, but eventually, I met someone who made me feel alive again. His name is Mark, and he is everything Alex wasn't: honest, loyal, and completely devoted to me. He doesn't judge me for my past. He embraces it, understanding the pain I went through and supporting me every step of the way. He has shown me that it is possible to love again, to trust again, and to find happiness after heartbreak. We are building a life together, a life filled with love, laughter, and mutual respect. The city, once a source of pain and betrayal, now feels like a place of hope and second chances. I have learned that even after the most devastating experiences, it is possible to heal, to grow, and to find happiness again. My journey has been long and difficult, but it has made me stronger, wiser, and more resilient. I am grateful for the lessons I have learned, and I am excited for what the future holds. So, that's my story. It's a story of love, betrayal, heartbreak, and ultimately, hope. I hope that by sharing my experience, I can help someone else who might be going through something similar. Remember, you are not alone. It is possible to heal from even the deepest wounds. It is possible to find love again. And it is possible to create a new and fulfilling life, even after the most devastating betrayals. Never give up on yourself, and never lose hope. The city, with all its challenges and opportunities, is waiting for you. You are stronger than you think, and you are capable of anything you set your mind to. Thank you for listening to my story. It means the world to me. If you found this video helpful or relatable, please give it a like. Leave a comment down below, and let me know if you've ever experienced something similar. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more stories and insights on love, loss, and healing. Share this video with anyone you think might need to hear it. Until next time, take care, and remember to always choose yourself. Bye!